Hello, 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 and welcome into the hourglass. It is Cancer season, and we have this buck moon in Capricorn coming up on the 13th. It's the day after Independence Day, or July the 4th. This is just something I wanted to mention. It's no timestamp. All my videos are timeless. So let's see what's going on the twin flame journey, divine masculine energy tap. I rarely do divine feminine unspoken truth because I am not authorized to give that information as yet. I do take guidance from my ancestors when it comes to those types of videos because we are very aware of imposters, karmic individuals that try to impersonate the divine feminine imprint or template or energy. So keep in mind, divine masculine, divine feminine could be male or female. Energy is king here on the hourglass. If this is an equally yoked divine connection, it is ordained by the Most High. You do have spirit teams and archangels or guardians, whoever you resonate with, that is assigned to this connection is being protected. Whether you see that or not, things are always bonding and blossoming and healing and moving in the spiritual energetic realms before you could see it in the physical. All right, we meet these twin flamers, this divine masculine, divine feminine twin rays. We meet these individuals to help us break out of any triggering paradigm conditioning. So quit blaming your divine person or your divine masculine, divine feminine, claiming that they're always triggering you. It's time to take responsibilities for those triggers and learn what is the root cause so you could heal, remove, surrender, and keep moving forward. All right. So this is not primarily about, oh, how is this divine masculine feeling about their feminine? What are they doing with the karmics? This is not that type of energy tap. We are looking for things that needs to be healed and removed as a team. So this is a teacher and a student dynamic and reverse as well. Sometimes the divine feminine could be in their masculine energy and sometimes the divine masculine could be in the feminine energy. And we do have distorted templates as well. So I hope that I kind of like give a little bit of intro on that. Remember, we are on a journey to return to oneself, the highest expression of the Most High. All right. How the Most High sees you, not how man sees you. All right. All right, so let's see what's going on with your divine masculine, where they're at right now in the twin flame journey. So this is not about third parties or karmics, but if they come through, because most of the time, divine masculine, divine feminine, you have to kind of break through karmics or karmic contracts to get in your divinity, right? So I will point it out, or I will talk about it if it comes out or presents itself in this reading. So we're gonna kind of like tap into the strongest energy. My cards are going to respond to the strongest story. All right. Divine masculine, what's going on? Emotional freedom. So they could be in a phase right now in a twin flame journey where they're learning to express themselves, play along with the Cancerian energy. It's right on the money, right? We have love, right? Sweet love. That's Anita Baker, right? Anita Baker came through my last reading. So your divine masculine right now, they could be studying the stars. Maybe some of them are into astrology. They could be into just deep esoteric spiritual stuff right now. They're gaining a lot of divine wisdom, possibly coming from their ancestry as well, breaking through ancestral trauma and karma, and they're receiving that ancestral wisdom. The both of you are so different. Both of you may have very different love languages, or right now your divine masculine is going through a phase in their life where they're understanding in depth their own emotional language. They're learning their own emotional language, divine feminine. And it could also be that they're really sexual right now, or because they're heightening their spirituality, their chi is becoming strong as well. Something is permeating inside of this divine masculine's body. Like they feel it in each of their cells, in the blood flow, this love. Their heart may be thumping right now as well, because you're so unique. You're like a unicorn, a real life unicorn. And you know what they say, only virgins could tame a unicorn. Ow! All right. So your divine masculine may be getting some wisdom about sexuality as well with the rabbits, the rabbit totem, the owl, the falcon. I'm also getting, I don't know why I heard Aslan. Big up on yourself if you know what character that story came from. But I feel like your person understands that both of you are very unique individuals, or they could be coming to this understanding that there's different levels of love here as well. People be like, oh, I love you. What kind of love do you really have for me? Is it conditional? Is it unconditional? Is it universal? So I feel like this divine masculine is starting to understand the levels of love, or the frequencies of love. Let's talk about it, divine masculine. If you are a divine masculine, big up on yourself in the comment box. Hail yourself all the time. Hail your divinity. Oh, there's a lot of gooey eyes going on. Love at first sight. And this divine masculine may have fought that along the way. Yep, we have the Lovers energy coming through from this deck. This is harmony in this deck, but it's actually Lovers in traditional tarot. And let me tell you, there's a lot of heart energy going on. So the both of you may be tethering in the heart space, or both of you are going through heart awakenings, clearing out the heart space of any trust issues when it comes to this relation. Let's get one more card. I also feel like this divine masculine is starting to make better choices for themselves. And you know, with the Lovers energy, for me, it's a very open card. It's being very open with how you feel or what you're looking for in life. To me, that's the Lovers energy. We have strength or power, and we have the Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenate. We have the third eye chakra buzzing or pulsating right now. So trauma or past life trauma could be getting cleared out right now for love to come in, for love to prevail. So you guys could be in separation or at distance from each other, but you're never really separated energetically and spiritually, emotionally. This divine masculine loves looking in your eyes, or they see the future in your eyes. Hey. They see themselves. It's like when they look in your eyes, they want to get lost in it, or they do get lost in it. Some of you, they may have problems keeping long eye contact with you. Could be a Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, strong Gemini here as well. Or they could feel very chatty and excited about learning or doing different things right now with the Gemini energy. Gemini energy tends to kind of like sway closer to technology and information. And, you know, the way to a Gemini's heart is through intellectual conversations. Even if this person, your divine masculine, doesn't respond or give you feedback right away, the kind of conversations you guys have, whether it's spiritually or telepathically, or even in, you know, physical phone calls or text messages, it stays with your divine masculine. Some sort of teaching, or you're teaching this divine masculine by example, how to operate or make more choices with the Lovers, how to make more choices out of love. And then we have strength with Leo, or the Power card. So there could be some strength that's building up to voice something here. I'm also feeling like this divine masculine, their third eye chakra is becoming really strong. So being that we have the symbol here with this third eye chakra. Oops, stuff is falling. Hold on. London Bridge is falling down. Guadeloupe. Why did I hear Guadeloupe? Anyway, third eye energy. So your divine masculine may be having visions right now, or there's like flashes, aha moments that's happening with this divine masculine about the connection that they share with their divine feminine. They want to open more to their intuition with their third eye chakra. They want to trust and follow the guidance that they have been receiving about their emotions. So some of you, your divine masculine may be working on their emotional intelligence. They may be resting a lot, or they need to rest. Others of you, this divine masculine may be in recovery mode. Maybe they've been going hard over the weekend or for this month, and now they're resting, they're recovering. Or this love has this impact of rejuvenation on your divine masculine. I'm seeing the color indigo and white. So people could be wearing a lot of deep purples, or purple food. Somebody may be eating beets. I'm seeing blueberries or blackberries or raspberries. Oh, this person may like fish, nuts. I'm seeing like a cabbage soup or a cabbage salad. Coleslaw with grapes or raisins in there. So your divine masculine, being that we have this pulsating third eye chakra symbol going on, I feel like this divine masculine is very much in their daydream, imagining the love with their divine feminine. Or if you guys had very loving moments, they hold on to those memories. They hold on to the way that you were looking at them. They love that. They're indulging in, so you're eye candy, divine feminine. Yeah, and I feel like they want to exercise this love, but they know they have to center themselves, divine feminine. I hope you guys are following. Some of them could be reading a lot, or they're reading about this twin flame energy being that we have the lovers. So you're very special. This relationship or connection, this fond attachment, it's very important to this divine masculines, because it's almost like they know that you're teaching them emotional freedom through this love that they feel with you. So you may be empathic, or you have a lot of empathy. This divine masculine could have picked up self-absorbed traits from their family, or expectations of what their status demands from them. Oh, this divine masculine, remember I said they were probably into astrology? It may not be, or for some of them it is, but they're into symbolism. Yeah, they think symbolically. Ooh. So this could be a divine masculine that feels very metaphysical right now. They're like swaying into those stuff, or they're recognizing symbols in their life about the twin flame connection. Very interesting, very strong guidance that they're receiving, and they're being moved to trust and act in this guidance that they're receiving to make more loving choices. So your divine masculine may have been focusing more on logic or intellect, but this person's becoming more sciencey. I'm hearing Spanish, science, and spirituality, or Spain. So they were out of touch with reality, being that we have the symbol of the third eye chakra. They were out of touch with reality. Some of them may have had nightmares, or they were confused, like fog-brained about this connection for a while. They were rejecting their intuition. And it's because, they may have not been very independent in their thoughts. I see this as a soldier card as well. Almost like I follow a chain of command, or I do what I'm told. And breaking out of that now. Having clearer vision. Could be having a more peaceful sleep after some time of getting nightmares, or struggling with nightmares. They're allowing these beautiful love visions to flow through them about their divine feminine. Excuse me. Maybe there was some forehead kisses that this divine masculine misses from you. We have Cancer energy, the moon and the sun. So you guys may have that moon and the sun symbolism of you guys' flame, where the sun always chases the moon. Or again, they're coming into this cosmic union with their masculine and feminine, or their positive and negative energy within themselves. So they're allowing themselves to be more of who they are, with the lover's energy as well. They want some love. They want some of your good love. I'm also seeing Jupiter. So Jupiter may be a sign of expansion, traveling, or even education, or expansion in education. I'm also seeing Saturn and Uranus. So there may be some changes happening and tension that's causing power struggles here, or power trip. So your divine masculine, maybe their ego kind of jumps in the driver's seat when they feel challenged or too tense about this connection. That's what I got. All right, so let's get one more card. I want to see what's going on here. This is a lot of cards here to work with today, but I wanted to see the connection between the power and the emotional freedom, and we have marriage. So there is, and we have journey. So your divine masculine is now aboarding this train, or they have stepped off from one boat to the next, and they're willing to pursue. Remember I said in the third eye chakra, they have clear visions, and they're trying to trust and allow these guidance to come from their heart space here. So your divine masculine, they have their bags packed, and that could be emotionally that they have checked out, of whatever they were holding on to or whatever was restricting them. So they may be on the stages, or they are beginning again to come on this journey of love with their divine feminine. Some of your divine masculines are visioning, or they have envisioned being married to you, you showing up in a tuxedo or a wedding dress. Depends on which gender role or which gender you resonate most with, but they want commitment. We see 3 plus 8 is 11. Some of you, when you look at the clock, you're seeing 11, or there's constant. And I don't take angel numbers from social media at all. I get my confirmations from my natural world, and I don't throw away my life on angel numbers, because it is more to life than those cosmic breadcrumbs. I pay attention to the messages that I'm receiving before and after those number synchronicities is presented to me clear and obviously. All right, so remember to put on your thinking caps, have some self-control, and be mature about pursuing angel numbers. Don't let it confuse you. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let it feel like it's attacking you in any way. And if it has other people that's telling you different opinions, again, you have to learn to think for yourself with the third eye chakra. This is what your divine masculine is going through. So they may have this strong urge to offer a very solid commitment to their divine feminine, or they want to be in union with you with the harmony. Same type of image with the harmony card. You bring them balance. Both of you may be coming into wholeness, and you guys are meeting each other, or you're going to be reconciled when the both of you are very wholesome in yourself. All right. Divine masculine, sweet love. I'm also hearing, give me a higher love. Oh. So they may be, some of them may be going through identity crisis right now, because they have to learn to be in this independent thinking with the third eye chakra. They may be a creature of habit, and because I'm looking at this guy with this top hat energy. So this, top hats was a symbol of high status in that era. So your person, this divine masculine, they may have been a creature of habit to stay in power. But, these habits was rooted in common values that is working against the twin flame energy or connection, or even the journey of ascension. All right. So your divine masculine may be an independent thinker right now. They're choosing to follow some visions. They could be receiving some headaches at times, or right now they're saving themselves with the lovers or the harmony card. I feel like they're in pursuit of personal mysteries when it comes to conditioned love or unconditional love, and possibly both. Let's talk about it, divine masculine. Divine feminines are very curious. And, to those that are in this karmic energy, or for those of you that have a karmic contract with a divine masculine that is not yours, and you're out here working binding spells, because this could feel like a bind as well, or a bond. Some of you are trying to work bind me spells and divine masculines that are not your divine masculines. Kind of question yourself, why are you trying so hard to force a connection that is very obviously does not in your favor? It's not in your favor. It's no spiritual compatibility here. You need to think about, where the hell is your divine masculine at this time if you're busy putting all this energy and this forceful binding stuff on somebody else's divine masculine. You're holding this person hostage, and you're delaying and blocking what is destined for you. I was just saying though. All right. Divine masculine could have a birth date on the 3rd, the 6th. No, the 3rd, the 4th, the 6th, 8th, or 10th. We have 6-6 energy going on here as well. This 6-6 could talk about transformation that's coming out of knowledge or information. There's a justice balancing that's happening with this divine masculine. They may even be moving in a journey or a phase in their life where they're understanding unconditional trust. So they could be resting right now or meditating before they actually board their next cycle or phase or journey. This could also mean that they're making arrangements to have a strong commitment with their divine feminine, whether they're planning a full engagement or proposal party, something that they're working out to initiate this brighter future. Hey, ooh, they're going to say some vows. I feel like they want the world to see, especially since we have this wedding energy or this marriage energy. It's like they want everybody, not only God or the Most High, to see this love. Tell me more about this divine masculine. Breakthroughs galore. So the truth is coming to this divine masculine, or they're having this transformation with the 6-6 through information or knowledge, through the truth of this love. So their breakthroughs, divine feminine, this divine masculine is having a breakthrough with their emotional restrictions. Hey, you guys were different. We have the lovers coming out again. So this divine masculine is really in this twin flame lovers energy. They know that you're very special and important to them. They feel like you were made. This love was made. This is heaven sent. You know, this is higher love. Give me a higher love. Oh, I feel like they're making decisions out of love for themselves as well. They know they're going to marry you someday. Yeah, because the synergy is just so beautiful. So you guys may be kind of lifing it without each other right now. Some of you could be in separation. Some of you, after this separation, is going to lead to a more solid commitment or bond or even marriage. Hey, this is what your divine masculine sees. This could also be that they want some sort of sexual communion. So they may use sex to kind of confirm or to stamp. They want to stamp and seal. Oh, they want to lick, stamp and seal this bond. They may feel a void right now. Some of you have energetically blocked this divine masculine, and this is what's promoting them to act out of their emotional body. This is causing them to behave out of their emotional body. So those of you that have lovingly detached or blocked communication, or you just stopped talking, congratulations. I know it probably was not easy when you first began or when you first started, but you're doing wonderful. It's almost like you're leaving your divine masculine to kind of cope with themselves, to deal with themselves with more love. So if you have distract or abstract yourself from this divine masculine's life, they're fiending for the synergy that they had with you. You're like the missing piece to their confidence or their strength. If they have been resisting this journey for some time, they're starting to see how resisting the twin flame journey, resisting their divine feminine, unwilling to heal and transform, they're starting to see how it's hurting them as well. They're starting to think independently. They're starting to think for themselves. They're starting to be more open. This is a very open card for me, the lovers. Temperance, they could be coping with some addictions. They could be cutting away some addictions, and that could be addicted to their phone, addicted to emotional roller coasters. It could be those types of addictions as well. It does not have to stay at, sex or drugs or guns and stuff like that. It could literally be like they have an obsession to social media. They have an obsession to things that feed their ego. They have an obsession with resisting things. Maybe at one point they thought resisting things was a sign of strength, but they're now starting to realize like it goes against the love that they have for themselves. I'm also getting something about it slipped my mind, but it was right there. It slipped my mind. So they're very aware that something is guarding you guys' protection, or there's a higher force and a higher intelligence that's protecting you guys' flame. It's protecting the connection. They know it. It's almost like they have communion or communication with this guardian that's protecting you guys' journey, or this very spiritual bond that they share with you. I don't know. This is a very strong divine masculine, They're going off of memories that they shared with you, whether it was just like simple things like I'm seeing like taking the coal out of somebody's eye, or I don't know. I see something like somebody's wiping something off of a guy's face right now. So maybe they were eating something and they had like food in the corner of their mouth, and you kind of like gently took it away, or you licked it off or something. It's stuck with this divine masculine. You're not simple, but you do things wholeheartedly. You could be an empathic person, or you have a lot of empathy. Very gentle, but you could be very fast. Because for me, a unicorn, it looks gentle, like a wolf. I mean, when you look at a wolf, you're like, oh, look at this cute little doggy. But then when they show your teeth, when they show you their teeth, or when they show you like how ferocious or how dangerous they could get, is like, it snaps you back into reality, like, oh shit. You know, even though it looks very cuddly and lovey-dovey, it is very dangerous. So I don't know if they feel like that with you. You could look very gentle, but you very strong. And you could be very strong in the way of being brave. Some of you may respond very quickly to people that need assistance from you. So I don't know if you're a person that could be dependent on, but I feel like you're like this warrior of love. And they see that within you, and you bring them some sort of serenity when they with you or in your company. They know that if they don't believe in divine intervention, they are feeling like this is some sort of miracle to have this love with you. Like, no lie. And maybe before they were making excuses like their life or their job or whatever situation they were in, it wouldn't allow them to accept this love, or you guys come from two different worlds. It could even be a religious barrier here where they're not allowed to marry or be with a person like you. Or maybe there's some family members that's opposing. They don't want this union between the both of you. And again, your divine masculine may be realizing that there are evil forces here that's trying to stop this love from coming together. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords. They may also want to talk to you about when are you guys going to actually have a real relationship. This may be something that's on the top of their mind. How are they going to do this? How are they going to work this out? For some of you, your divine masculine is fully aware that they have to take this leadership role, because I'm seeing 10. 10 reduces to a 1. So ones is all about alpha energy, that leadership energy. It's about stepping forward and pursuing dreams or ideas, or even a relationship that other people seem to think it's unachievable. So they could have some sort of guardian here they believe it's protecting them as they move forward here. We have the Chariot and the 10 of Swords. So I was asking, what is this Ace of Swords? This is a breakthrough of the truth. And this is helping your divine masculine to liberate or free themselves and to move forward. Now, the thing is, they may be stuck at a crossroad, or they have hit a snag in the road where they have to decide what's the next move with the Chariot. Some of them could drive a lot, or when they drive around, they could think. This is their way of thinking, or this is where they do a lot of their business in their car. But we have the 10 of Swords. This divine masculine is going through a heart awakening or a Kundalini activation. And this is going to happen not regularly, but it's going to happen a few times. All right. So whatever this is, whatever your divine masculine is moving away from, it's done. It was painful. Or it was painful to end it. And this could be a lifestyle. This could be a job. This could be a family commitment that they feel like, that's it. It's done. This thing has ruined me and I can't put in any more efforts into it. I gotta go. I gotta go with the Chariot. For some of you, this divine feminine, you may have had enough of the disappointments or even some betrayals here, and you may have spoken the truth, or your action is speaking really loud right now. So it's only up from here is what this divine masculine is saying, but they had to go through a series of painful events, and this could also mean them betraying themselves. Again, to stay in power, but it's rooted in values that are no longer serving this divine masculine. It's harming the love for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So this Ace of Swords is revealing that this divine masculine went through an identity crisis with all of these swords. So the truth is, they may feel like you have left them to die, or you have left them in a very painful cycle or situation, but it's given this divine masculine the opportunity to drain out, to purge out these things that they were living by. And we have the Chariot. So they're ready to make this move. They may be lacking direction at this time, but they're feeling very like amped up to make this happen. They're in their softer side with the white Sphinx in the traditional tarot. And they're spinning like a top, but they are balanced. You get what I'm saying? The stars is communicating with this divine masculine, or they're reading the stars very clearly, hey? And they're feeling like it's time. It's time. It's time. The whistle is blowing, or the clock is bonging. Bong, bong, bong. Time is up. Time is up. You can't stay on the floor forever, divine masculine. You know, real masculines, they don't lay on the floor. They stand up. They get into their imperial energy of the emperor here in the Chariot. So divine masculine, you're moving into your emperor's energy where you're holding on to that clear focus. You could be in your builder's energy where you know the blueprint here, and you're going to work towards it by trusting and allowing this guidance that you're receiving from the stars. And the stars could be like literally synchronicity, signs that's happening in this divine masculine's natural world. We have two of the same cards. The message is almost over, because when I have repeating cards, it's letting me know that the message is done. It's over. So we have 6-6, we have lovers, and we have strength and power, or lovers and harmony. So there's a lot of power your divine masculine is exerting right now. I feel like they're calling you, those of you that kind of associate the big cat energy or the wolf pack. So we have the lion pride and we have the wolf pack here. So they're calling you. Some of you may see a lion or a wolf howling on Instagram. That is one sign. Birds may be calling out to you. The divine masculine is calling out to you, because if you're divine feminine, if you're doing the work on your masculinity, what you're doing is opening a space, a portal for this divine masculine to step in his or her masculinity as well. So whatever you're working on healing, surrendering and letting go and moving ahead, it's happening to this divine masculine in a different way, but it's like the same wave. You get what I'm saying? So they're building their strength. I feel like the bond, the connection between the both of you is getting stronger, whether you guys are talking or not. The bond is getting stronger. The Knight of Swords, this divine masculine wants to seize the opportunity the stars is telling them. So I don't know if they're on social media a lot and they're constantly seeing from different pages at different times, out of nowhere, the same sign. And it's hyping them up. It's exciting them to go into drive. They're getting stronger by the day, or this love between you and them, this spiritual love, this higher love is getting stronger by the day. I feel like your divine masculine, they're turning their pain into power. 10 of Swords with the power and the strength card. They're letting this inner raw out. Divine feminine, if this divine masculine has the ability, they know they have the ability to call you out without calling you on the phone. Their love has a way of calling you out. This is what they're doing. And with the Knight of Swords, they may want to do something very impulsive because they're feeling very energetically strong. The Knight of Swords could be that this divine masculine, they're having this electricity or this spring of energy to seize an opportunity to have love with their divine feminine. Or the opportunity is coming close and they know it. So they're like prepared here. They're not in park, but somehow they're just like vibrating until they get some sort of green light, and then they're going to come out and seize the opportunity. For some of you, this divine masculine is having a clear vision, a breakthrough, and I feel like whatever they need to tell you, divine feminine, is going to be said with not a bad dose of aggression, but it's like this delicious aggression that they want with you. It's almost like when they see you, they wouldn't be able to control. It would take every ounce of strength to not like pick you up in midair or something. They have a strong need to tell you what's on their mind. Tell me more about this Knight of Swords. Where is this Knight of Swords coming from? What kind of energy is this? Facts over fair. Okay. I heard facts over fair. Facts. The Knight of Swords has the sword. Facts over fair. So this divine masculine is no longer afraid of being hurt. Some of you divine feminine, they could have continuously or consistently let you down because they were afraid of being hurt from this love. So instead of stepping in that alpha energy and moving beyond the fair, they let their fair manipulate them to hurt you. They let the fear of hurting their ego or being wrong manipulate them to betray you or let you down or hold back the truth. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. The Knight of Swords with the Four of Wands. Oh my goodness. Two of Swords energy, clear vision. So they're no longer using their two eyes. They're using their third eye chakra to have a clear vision. And it's bringing them immense peace with the dove-like energy. So they're receiving divine messages. Could be in meditation. This could be a divine masculine that every time they deny this love, it sabotaged or it betrayed them. Every time they denied this love, something bad happened to them. Something bad happened to them, and they're tired of being in this hamster wheel. They're tired of going around in a circle, or they're tired of pretending that they're busy, but they're not really productive. So they hurt their own soul, denying this love that they feel with you, denying you. It hurt them too. And now their ego can't take the pain no more. So they thought that they were going to go through some sort of extreme pain. That's what their fear was telling them, that, you know, if you pursue the divine feminine, it's going to be painful because they have the power to destroy you with this love. So avoid it at all costs, abort mission. But every time they did that, they sabotaged themselves and hurt themselves. So that pain that they're receiving now, they're starting to think, you know, maybe it was not going to be painful if I pursued my divine feminine. It's like they're this wounded lion. It's like this wolf that is very wary in the snow. All of a sudden, the snow is getting to this wolf, right? So they're, you know, I asked for confirmation about the Nine of Swords with the Four of Wands. This divine masculine is getting very serious about what brings them love, what brings them peace, satisfaction, success. We have the 1111 gate portal here as well in the Four of Wands. This is a divine masculine that's right at the door, right at the gate, right at the portal here. They're right at the portal and they're thinking to themselves, should I get impulsive? Should I rush in, jump head first? Or should I walk in or walk backwards in or walk in backwardsly? Did that make sense, you guys? Big up on yourself in the comment box below if you're feeling it, man. So we have 8866. Oh no, we have 666 waking up. So this divine masculine is at the portal, at the door. This could also be in meditation or visions, that they're constantly visioning a door. And they're afraid of what's behind this door, but they're very curious. So their self-esteem, they may be a very powerful self-esteem boost here that may kind of propel them into propose to you. We have wedding. This is a wedding card. This is a celebration card. This could even be for somebody's birthday here as well. Or they want to celebrate birthdays. They want to celebrate family situations or celebrations with you. This could also be divine masculine is coming home. This warrior, this soldier of this life that they were living by, they're coming home to the divine feminine's love. They want marriage. They want teamwork. They may even want to purchase property, or they want to help you live out a dream job that you have. This relationship or this divine connection is getting serious for this particular wave of divine masculines. They don't want unhappy situations. They don't want to have unhappy family. If they were in arrangements to get married, this person, this divine masculine, does not want this unhappy arrangement here. They're feeling more secure. We see that here with the Chariot. They're feeling more secure, more safe within themselves. Hell, this divine masculine may even be taking themselves more seriously about being open, about being in their true authenticity with the Lovers or the Harmony card. So this may cause this divine masculine to relocate. They may have to relocate, or they're seriously thinking about relocating to come home to this love this divine feminine has, or this divine masculine is coming home to unconditional love within themselves so they could give it to their divine feminine. This tapping could also do with your own divine masculine energy or your masculine energy spirit that we all have within. We all have that feminine and divine spirit, divine masculine spirit, all right? So I feel like this divine masculine is cutting away what they were so accustomed to, what they were so attached to. And this could be them not wanting marriage or feeling like they're just not going to meet someone that's going to fit that wifey or hubby material, but they're cutting that away. They also may be cutting away a family that disapproved, that did not allow this divine masculine to think for themselves. They're cutting away them always listening to commands or demands from other people or being loyal to people all the time. I feel like they're cutting away something like that, or sacrificing that. Whew. I feel like this divine masculine, they don't like to travel to places that they have never been before, or they don't travel to places that don't make money. And I feel like that's changing as well. I feel for some of you divine feminine, if you have blocked or cut out communication with this divine masculine, it's some days that they feel like they're not welcome back into your life, but they cannot deny this strong spiritual divine connection that they have with you. They can't deny that anymore. So if they have canceled a lot on you or flaked out on you and it really disappointed or hurt you, I feel like not showing up for the divine feminine was a huge betrayal. Some of you, this divine masculine could have triggered you to have your own kundalini activation where you cut away or you break away from a lot of things that you were attached to. I feel like you're very appreciative of that with this divine masculine. So this divine masculine with a chariot, because this is like gladiator energy, this is like warrior energy, this is like fighting energy here. So this divine masculine may be fighting their ego, or they're fighting very dangerous threats. They're fighting something here. And it could be fighting unhappy family members here as well, or they're fighting people that don't want them to leave home. Some of your divine masculine has a very big decision to make. It could be very life-changing here. Some of you, this divine masculine may have been married when they met you, and now it's like they may end this, or this may be very painful divorce that they're going to go through with this person. The property may be involved. Other blended families may be involved. But this is part of the common values that they were in habit with to maintain or stay in control. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, but I do want to say that the divine spirit is moving through this divine masculine, and this is what's promoting them. This is what's giving them the courage to get serious about the life that they want to celebrate. They want to be somewhere where they're always celebrated for their efforts. They want to be somewhere where they're always needed and they feel immense pleasure of being needed. This is what your divine masculine is wanting now, to be understood and not just seen, to be loved unconditionally, not to just be loved for what they could give or make happen here. So I do feel like this divine masculine may want to talk to you, or they have a very serious talk that or discussion that they need to have with you. It may be very painful to hear some of the facts, but right now it's facts over fair. All right. So I'm going to leave it there. If you notice, we also have 1010 that's going on here as well. So your divine masculine may be at the end of a phase, and this is kind of scary or kind of threatening to leave one stage or one boat to step onto another stage or another boat in life. All right. So jump down in the comment box below and tell me what you guys think with this divine masculine energy tap. I try not to tap into the divine masculine energy so much because you want to not be tugging on them so much. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, check out the description box below on how you could give back to the channel. I am going to be running a 2-question private or personal reading for just $25 in a minute. So be on the lookout for that. If you have any decks that you want to see on the Hourglass channel, jump down in the comment box below and let me know. If you have any further information on where I could purchase these decks, you could add all that in the comment box below, or you could shoot me an email with the information provided below in the description box. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. And I'll see you guys in another channel message. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.